So sometimes you can just excuse me when I'm like, too much. I took a lot before I finally retaliated. Like, nah, I'm not gonna be caught in this shit, nah. My daughter is 16 going on 52. She's like my everything. It's such a hard decision to make.
So you guys, we had a lot of emotions flowing in this episode, and it was basically a continuation of the staycation that Tutu hosted from the last episode. So you know, everything that happened in this episode happened during the staycation. Some annoying things actually happened, but I just don't want to rush and get into like what happened towards the end. Let's just go according to how things happened, and I'm going to give you guys all the details. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So the episode started with Tutu going to the ladies' rooms to like wake them up for yoga in the early morning, and of course not all the ladies came out with her, right? Because they're tired and nobody wants to be waking up so early when they are on this staycation. So at the end of the day, it was just Arafa and Comfort that went out with her, and they now joined the fitness instructor to start the yoga exercise. It was later on that Samantha and Princess joined them. OJ Posherela did not even join them at all. Baby girl did not want to cut her sleep. I am OJ Posherela. OJ Posherela is me. The only time I would have joined them for that yoga exercise is when they were lying down, and I would have probably slept off. And then yeah, there was also a massage session. The fitness instructor gave them a mini massage or a brief massage. Then for their confessional looks, I really liked the way the housewives looked in their confessionals in this episode. They looked really gorgeous. They all looked gorgeous. But let me just show you guys so you can be the judge.
I see you rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel boots.
What do you think? What do you think about their confessional looks? Just let me know in the comment section. And then after the yoga session, they just, you know, gathered to gist. They now talked about the previous night, what happened the previous night with Jarima, all the basketballs that happened. Princess was now saying that what really pained her in the argument, or what really pained her for what Jarima said, was when she was talking about, oh, she hardly comes out, she needs respect, now that she's with them, they should not disrespect her, kind of thing. Like, that's how the conversation was going. So Princess was like, now that part is that part that really pained her. And then they also told Tutu that she should have gone after Jarima when she noticed that she wasn't coming back. And Tutu was like, if I go after her, who's gonna take care of you guys?
You don't see me in public, but when people see me out, they have to appreciate. Like, bitch, who the fuck is appreciating? Who respected you before? I have to cater to you people. If I had left, who would have catered? He said that the Nigerian ship was secure. You follow the lost one. Bro, she gotta be lost on her own.
Then OJ Posherela finally came out, and then they showed where she was with she was having coffee with Tutu Pie, and they were just talking about a little bit about what happened the previous night. And then she also spoke about her album launch. That is OJ Posherela. She was just talking to Tutu Pie about her support, that she's going to be needing her to, you know, support her for the album launch. And Tutu Pie was like, I got you kind of thing. So she said she's going to be there for her.
OJ really thinks I'll be a good one to support her at her album launch that is coming up sometime. I'm up for it. I'll need your support, please. Okay. And I know that I don't even have to ask, because I know you got me, girl. Trust me. Like, I got you, girl. However you need me to come on board, I got you.
Then we had Samantha and Arafa. They went to the gym together, and during their gym session, they were just talking about business, their fashion collection, because apparently they are in the same line of business, right? So it was a meaningful conversation. It was a cool conversation and all of that, but it was so difficult to listen to. You guys, these two people literally talk as if they are in slow motion, or they are moaning or something. Like, the way they talk with a little bit of accent in there, and then it's not even only them, some of the housewives, the way they talk is so difficult to listen to. But this particular conversation was just like,
well, it must feel good to be out of the house with girls.
And we're discussing about fashion, because I learned she's also a fashion designer.
Do you have any lines out, or?
I'm working on a collection.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Okay. Then later on, they had they met up for brunch, and then for this their brunch, you guys, I cannot categorically say that I understood their outfits. They were looking like they were coming back from church, or they were going to church. Their outfits were just giving like Sunday church vibes type of thing. Princess's fascinator was to the roof. Arafa's outfit was looking like it was just last minute something. They just showed it last minute. They rushed to sew it because there were so many attachments in front. You guys, I did not just understand the concept or the dress code of the brunch. The only thing that they had in common is that they were all looking like they just came from church, except Arafa. Yeah, except Arafa. It was now during their confessionals when they were yabbing each other's looks that Arafa said that Tutu Pie mentioned fascinators and then also mentioned like proper English brunch type situation. So that's kind of what influenced their look. And then we had Arafa that now said that Tutu Pie looks like an Atilogu dancer. Yo,
the host, she looks like an Atilogu dancer. Who freaking wears Ankara to brunch after going, oh, we're fascinators? I mean, if we're trying to bring our culture into it, don't bring the whole fascinator and all of that, oh, proper English brunch.
These people have bad mouth. Atilogu dancer, okay? Let me show you guys what an Atilogu dance crew outfit looks like. You guys, these people, their mouth no good at all. So with this information, I feel like the only person that even came really close to the team from what they are saying is Comfort, because you know she had this proper English type vibe with her, you know, just everything that she had on just gave that vibe. So she's one that was close to the team. I feel like she's the only person that goes to do a proper research on what the team is, how it's supposed to be, how she's supposed to dress, because she always comes close to the team, right? And then we have Tutu saying that Arafa was not in the right occasion and that she was giving club vibes. Then Arafa said that Princess's outfit was supposed to be part of the decoration. You guys, although Princess's outfit was matching with the decoration, like the exact colors with the exact colors that they used to decorate the place.
Arafa missed the location. I think she was supposed to enter Hustle, not Bustle, because Bustle is restaurant, Hustle is club, and she was giving club vibes. Princess's outfit should actually be part of the decor. A fascinator should have been hanging as the chandelier.
Then Tutu was now making a toast, and in her speech she went in on Arafa's outfit, telling her that she looks like a disco light. Ha! Mobe, the kind of bass boost, the kind of comeback I expected from that statement, that's from Arafa, I was expecting her to just give her back, like, what do you mean type of thing, right? But in Arafa's confessional, she was like, at least she got noticed and then she's fine with it. I was like, okay.
Hi guys, I need attention as always. You're giving me everything I'm asking for. Arafa looks like a disco light. Yeah. However, that's all good. That's disco for brunch. I achieved my goal. You guys noticed me, right? So that's fine.
It's okay, it's all right. I guess Arafa was in a good mood, right? Later on, Tutu was now talking about how she would like them to use this opportunity to get to know each other better. She was now saying that she can be shady sometimes, but it's usually from a good place. Then she was now kind of referring to Arafa that she should not take her seriously. I was like, okay, so if Arafa had come at you, obviously you'd have responded back and you're saying it's from a good place. Good place, care, when you're throwing shades.
Why would you think it's not? I'm such a positive person. It has to be. Even if it's shade, it's from a good place.
Then she now carried on talking about herself, just talking about her experience from the past. So at this point, she was not talking about what made her get this defensive and very shady, what kind of changed her a little bit. She said that she was in an abusive relationship, right, with her ex. This is when she now got teary.
I go attack on defense mode, like you're fight for no reason. It's obviously coming from an abusive relationship that I've had. It literally happened once, but like for the rest of my life, I feel like it's one of those. My eyes are shaking. Your eyes are tearing. Girl. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that I'm always on defense.
Then she just continued with the conversation. She was just talking about them excusing her sometimes when she's being too much. That's kind of like this is how she's always going to be, but that maybe she may even need some more healing and all of that. That sometimes when she's like this, what she just needs is comfort. Immediately she said comfort. The camera crew just showed comfort. It was so hilarious.
So sometimes you can just excuse me when I'm like too much. I took a lot before I finally retaliated. So I'm always going to be like this. I guess I have more healing to do. So that's my space, and I feel I need to tell you about this so that when I'm doing this, I just need comfort. Like that's attention. Yeah.
It was just hilarious the way they moved the camera to comfort. Immediately she said she just needs comfort. So now I understand what Tutu's trying to say. I understand where she's coming from and everything, but it just sounded a little bit funny to me because I tried to imagine a scenario where she's just going at somebody. Imagine where she's just like, you smelly idiot, you're nothing but a hanging pant. How are you supposed to give her comfort in that situation? If you do anyhow, you go collect. Everybody in this country is angry. Everybody don't see shaggy, like shaggy. So I don't know. I just feel like it's not really an excuse to act a certain way. Like, you know, go and heal, fine and good, but don't carry it out on another person. The person is going to react. And then in Arafa's diary session, she also said that one should not let their past experience define their future. So it's giving motivational speech.
Tutu speaking about her relationship gives me a little insight as to why she behaves this way. But I don't think you should allow your past define your future.
Then the other housewives just started talking about themselves. As for Samantha, she just said that for her, she's like a quiet and observant person. She likes to keep to herself, and that if she's not really comfortable with you, it's hard for her to open up. So she was just trying to make them see that I'm not ready to open up today. Today is not that day. I've not gotten to that level of comfort with you guys.
I'm mostly quiet. I'm very selective. I keep to myself. I also have to get to know you, understand you, then close. You understand?
Then as for Arafa, she just spoke about missing her daughter. Apparently, she sent her children abroad to go study, and she has not seen her daughter in a while. She was not saying that earlier on she was even having a bad day, that if her daughter was around, she would have known how to comfort her. So she just got a little bit teary, saying that it was a hard decision, but it's just something that she had to do.
I miss my kids. You're not around, yeah? You're not. Yeah. For how long? My daughter is 16 going on 52. She's like my everything. It's such a hard decision to make, to send them away.
Then the Minister for Happiness, OJ Posherella, was just saying that with her, what you see is what you get. So all of this bubbly personality is the real her, that she just loves people, she loves humanity, and she's all about positive energy.
What you see is what you get. I am all love. I believe in like the world. I know people think maybe it's unrealistic. I have no hate. I love humanity, and it's so good to meet you guys. Like my heart is already bubbly.
Comfort also tilted towards what OJ Posherella said. She was like, with her, what you see is also what you get. And then we had the chef that came in and was doing plenty serere, giving them a show, the way he was cutting the meat, and then, you know, feeding them and all of that. So it was just a lot of serere going on there. So after some time, you know, they just showed them vibing and, you know, just vibing and chilling. They cheers to each other. And then in their confessional, they were just talking about how they see themselves now, just talking about like just having the feeling that, okay, they are going to make good friends, just preaching peace and unity. Peace and unity up and down. I was like, we want peace, but we also want a little bit of, you know, buzzwords here and there, right? So but they were just talking about the fact that they now understand each other better. And then Tutu Pai said that she's going to send a gift in the morning to the person that she picked as the best dressed.
If you don't receive something in the morning, then you're not. By the way, you guys, like I said to you, I love you all. Thank you for putting so much effort. I realized that these ladies are pure hearts, you know? I feel like we could form a connection that would make us lifelong friends.
Then it now came to the pool party. You guys, this pool party was the worst ever, the most confusing, I don't even know how to describe it. The worst part in all of this is the fact that the people that decorate the place, they do a good job. They will prepare the place for a very, very good hangout and party, and then the ladies will just come and spoil everything. Arafa was even trying to like ginger the mood at some point, trying to get them to stand up and dance and, you know, vibe. Like, how are you guys just sitting down there? There are cameras on you guys. You're supposed to give us a show, right? So she was trying to get them to dance. They were not really responding. Princess now arrived. Princess came a little bit late, so she also tried to get her to stand up and dance. She was like, you know, I just arrived. I just came, so she can't really join. Arafa just got tired at some point and just went to sit down.
Princess, let's do now. Calm now. I know now. So I'm like dancing, begging ladies to dance with me, and they're like, bunch of born girls. We should be in the pool, like shaking our booties, you know, giving it, backing it up. But they're just all sitting here talking dry shit.
As for Princess, for somebody that is the life of the party, you just arriving, it's not supposed to stop you from vibing. Like, as you're coming in, you're supposed to come in with the vibe. Like, which one is you just arrive that you cannot stand up and dance, right? So, but then in their confessionals, right, they were not complaining about how the party was, everybody just sitting down pressing phone. I was like, if all of you are complaining, then who is making the party boring?
What's wrong with the vibe? Like, everyone's just like, How can you dress up looking like that? Supposed to be turning up, but you're all
Pool, they were not entering. Vibe, they were not vibing. Dance, they were not dancing. At some point, they now wanted to take some shots of alcohol. Tutupai was like, okay, maybe if I share some shots of alcohol, then it's going to ginger the mood. Then she started off with Comfort. She said Comfort should start. That is the assignment that she's giving her. She's going to open the floor, and then Comfort now took it unwillingly.
take a shot. Go Comfort.
Yeah.
Period.
So apparently Tutu invited some people to the party, and the people that she invited to the party were like way younger people than the housewives. And then, you know, at this point they were just arriving, and the other ladies were just looking like, what's even going on, what's happening here? And Tutu was now saying that she likes to hang out with younger people, that they have vibe and they turn up.
My young friends came, I was lit. But I was sitting with these women, it was getting boring. So when people ask me why I like to fuck with these young people, this is the reason why. I'm still young. I want to have fun. I don't want to have to wait for the next person to have fun.
You guys, I did not see this coming at all. These people were giving 23, 24, 25. Like, yo, how were the ladies supposed to be comfortable with it? Definitely some of the ladies will not be comfortable with that. Arafa even said that she saw her godson.
I freaking saw my godson. Like, are these your friends? Yo, what the? Where did she find these young kids from?
What's going on here?
So some of them were actually comfortable with it. Samantha said she didn't have an issue hanging out with people that are much younger than her. But she also still pointed out that Tutu is still in the streets, as opposed to what she told them earlier on, that she feels like Tutu is still in the streets. And then in Tutu's confessional, she was now saying that sometimes it's good to step out of your comfort zone and have fun, and not wait for the 50-year-olds before you have fun. I say, ha! Wow.
I don't feel any way about them. I think I don't have a problem with hanging around with people who are much younger than I am. Tutu says she's left the street, but man, Tutu is still there.
Sometimes it's just good to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be stuck up. Don't be waiting for 50-year-olds to have fun. Like, just mingle. Have fun.
There was even a time where they now showed Tutu, Princess and Samantha, they were just there standing and chilling. Next thing they showed where Tutu was pushing them to go and mingle with these guys. Ha! So the one person that was not comfortable with it for the life of her, 100%, was Arafa. She was just thinking plenty things like, nah, this cannot be me. How can I be hanging out, doing pool party with, like, it just be like saying they hang out with your daughter friends, just like you're hanging around with your child's friends kind of thing. Like, no, you cannot do that, right? So she was not comfortable with it at all. And then we had we had Comfort saying that, are these the people that they say will come and stone us money? Because apparently I think they told them that there are people that will come and they are going to spray money on them. These people that are coming have a lot of money. So she was like, ha, are these people that come and spray us the money?
Like, no, I'm not going to be caught in this shit. Nah. I'm enjoying it from the sidelines. I swear I was there and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like what Ivy and Tanya are doing right now. I mean, when these people they say we're going to come and throw stone us the want of money, that was what I was thinking.
I am with Arafa on this 100%. Like, I don't have an issue with Tutu preferring to hang out with younger people. She's single and free to mingle. So far they are old enough. Like, that's not an issue, right? But why bring them here? This is the Real Housewives of Abuja. We tuned in to watch you guys. We did not tune in to watch a bunch of people that we don't give a fuck about partying. We don't care about that. If you guys, like, if the party is not partying, just end it fast. Go into your rooms, gossip or something. Like the whole thing just, it was confusing. It was like, what's even going on? What is going on here? I feel like it just scattered everything. And then we also have some of the ladies that are married, of course. And we had Arafa. Like, I understood her 100%. She has a child that is 16. That's her daughter. I don't even know if she has an older child, maybe a son that's older than that. You now want me to be partying and be doing pool party outside with those children? Like, nah. She was now trying to make them to party by force. So, you guys, I don't subscribe. I do not subscribe to that, right? So it was at this point that Samantha now came to call them, like, you know, they should come. They're not the only old people in the house. That, you know, she's chilling with them and everything. Tutupai also came to literally get them to come join them at the party.
You're not the only old ones here. I'm old as well. But you know, they asked me, are you 27? And I said, yes, I'm 27. And I'm like, no. Are we trying to party? No, let's go, please.
Later on, they just, you know, joined in to vibe a little bit. At the end of the day, some of the housewives enjoyed the party. OJ Poshorela said she liked it. Samantha liked it. Princess was still indifferent about it. She said she rated the party a 5. And that was basically it. The next morning, the people that she, what they call it, Tutu Pie now gave 2 people the breakfast or the gift for the best dress. She said for her it was Comfort and OJ Poshorela, and she now added Princess to the mix. She said she's giving Princess so that Princess will not come for her. Then after that, they just that was the end of the staycation. They just took their things and left, and yeah. Then they now showed what to expect next week, and then that's where we saw a lot of, you know, basketballs happening here and there.
You were not drunk. What were you? I was late. You're old. Face your motherfucking front. Like the dog you are. I'm not going anywhere. You don't fucking walk.
Somebody said leave my house. You said no, you're not going. Okay, let's see how that next week is going to be. I'm not going to raise my hopes high because I don't want to be disappointed, but let's just watch and see how it's going to be. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.